States, they always have like bridges with a sign about the bridge icing. And it's because it's off the ground, right? That it's like the earth is.
A lot of the freeways in like the Dallas-Fort Worth area are like it's basically a bridge. I mean, it's a road, but it's a bridge. So it sucks.
Who do we have? I mean, we must positions assigned for tonight in the roster channel.
I am not in tonight.
They're not there yet. Blame Ellen on he hasn't shown us what teams we're on, so we can't know.
I'm over the mugging. Especially when you have the giant horns over your head.
Alright, well when I kill you...
No, it's through the orbs. I'm constantly asking myself, if I run into an orb, it's like, is that an orb on the ground or an orb on someone's head? I have to discern.
No, if you're standing on an orb and I hit you, it's your fault.
Like what?
You should have moved. You should not still be standing on an orb.
Be like rotating into the new spot. They'll, like sometimes they'll be arranged on the range squads that are still around.
Yeah, I try to get off any orbs.
Test.
What helps though, you have a hard time alive is turning on the friendly nameplate.
Nice. There's something about them that's different. Like the player orbs are like slightly smaller, higher up in the air or something. It's got like a slightly different look.
Do we have a buff this week?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Jump off the edge, die. If you're like me and don't have it yet.
I haven't killed any raid bosses in weeks, and I've had like to turn in this week.
How much is the turn in?
16.
Nice, yeah, I got like 40 something from random alt stuff. Actually, I've been doing LFR Queen each week on habits to try to get the pattern.
I love how the cap keeps going up, but we only need 16. I think that's extremely convenient.
Yeah, it's odd because like your main character is actually probably capped at like fucking 15 or 16.
Yeah, I have a 93 right now on my character. It's just easy to just stockpile them all in one and to grab it every 2 weeks.
Actually need to run LFRs and stuff on alts after this week.
Does anyone know how much more time we have left this season?
For the season or for the next patch?
Well, isn't it the same?
Like 2 weeks in between or something. Maybe.
You probably have minimum till the end of February.
I mean for CE. That's really what I'm asking.
Oh yeah, so we have till like the 26th, like the 27th of February or the 6th of March. Because TGP ends on the 16th, and they'll give them probably 2 weeks off. Like they'll give everybody a 2 weeks heads up probably after TGP. To like let all those fuckers prep for Race to World First. So I expect it to drop on the 6th. Or the 3rd, I guess, it's a Tuesday.
Isn't Easter egg supposedly easier?
Yeah, I bet Antarek takes us like 50 pulls.
One of my friends' guilds, they just started pulling Antark like last week, and they've already been getting it to like day 3.
Yeah, it's they just like absolutely fucking destroyed that fight. I looked at the patch notes after Adeline told me that the other like 2 weeks ago or whatever, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so if we can kill, well, when we kill Silken Court, I bet Antarek falls like the following week, depending on the day. Re-clearing will where it would be interesting, getting people kills and stuff.
Just, I mean, everyone has the first 6 already, right?
Yeah,
And at this point, everyone
most
has
part, at least.
experience. At this point, I'd say everyone has experience on board, so...
Not that Cullen's been
I think there's a couple
Right.
people still missing 6 just because of like maybe absence and like weeks of reclear, but it'll be easy to get them to kill. Cause we're just gonna continually get, cause like we're at 16% right now of damage increase and healing increase. So we'll get another buff on the 21st, the 4th.
Isn't it 15 or something? Right?
Oh yeah, said something weird, but we'll be at nearly
It says
fucking
16
20%.
so that's weird.
Well, it's
It
around.
rounds to
Yeah, but that's at least what it should say this week.
Yeah. We'll be nearly at 20% though by the time the tier ends.
Well, we only have 2 more weeks, right? And it ends at 18 or something.
Why do you say 2 weeks?
Oh, buff increasing?
Yeah, buff increasing.
You think it's only gonna do it one more time?
It has a cap.
What is that
20?
code?
I think it's not actually 20 though.
Oh, is it the 8? Is it like 18?
20.5,
Oh, is it? I thought it was 18 for some reason.
19.5 if it's multiple 1.5.
Yeah, so we have one on the 21st and one on the 4th, and then
I thought it went up 1 in
3 weeks.
every 2 weeks.
I don't know. It doesn't.
Or it was like 2 and a quarter. Something weird like that.
Hopefully everyone upgraded their ring and put enchants on them.
Yes, time to use it.
What are rings supposed to be at?
652.
Yeah, 652.
Oh. I didn't see a quest when I went there.
It's there today,
Okay.
but if you didn't do the previous one, then you'd have to wait and do that one first.
You have to do the world quest first.
To do the previous one.
I did not do last week's world quest.
Yeah, you have to go to the island and do the world quest first then. Sit him. Get him out. Oh wait, he's our demon heart. Fuck.
Yeah, come out anyways. We don't care about magic damage here.
No, wait, please. I actually felt it last week when you left. I was so sad. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
Man.
I might need to leave early. I have family stuff here still from holidays, and they sleep where my computer is. So,
Wait, just give them your room. What do you mean?
Start streaming. Look it out.
yeah, they'll leave this weekend, so might need to leave early tonight, so.
Wait, you don't sleep where your computer is?
No, I'm moving to my parents' moved, so this room's one weird.
That's a joke.
Oh.
You don't just sleep curled up at the foot of your computer?
Oh, I do. Dude, I hold on to mine.
Alright, gamers.
Hi, Dad.
Get your raid buffs going. Praise, get tall, you're too short. Get your Vantis in. Slight modification from the default strategy, so I want to go over it and maybe do like a quick dry run. MC is going to be the boss for this example. He has a skull. In P3, someone summon our missing people as well. In P3, we are, I believe it is the first and the third. There is a web pull followed by a charge from the big guy, right? So what we were doing was splitting and going left. We're doing one different thing. Everyone's keeping their webs because I think we can out-heal it and out-damage it. And we are going to have extra webs in case someone breaks or dies, we can still catch. So FC's going to be the boss. She's going to teleport over there. When that happens, the red team who will be following her is going to chase her and put themselves on the edge. Blue team, myself, and Key, we are going to be in the middle of the room. This is how it was before, but instead of doing this weird split left-right, what we're going to do is we are going to go right. Both teams. So when we get pulled, we go to Epsi, and then we go here. When the red team gets pulled, they go there. So you get pulled, you just go right. You have to still move quickly, but that way everybody stays linked together and we have lots of extra webs. And we're just going to out-heal the little bit of extra webs there. I moved a cooldown or two to make it work. That is the modification. I'll try to yell a lot when it's happening.
Because we don't have orbs there, right?
Yes, we do, and that's important. So the blue team is trying to, like, she's going to be there. The blue team is trying to be where I am now. So that when she puts her little "you can't touch me" circle, the blue orbs, or the orbs the blue team has dropped, are outside of that circle. And since they're the first ones, they're the ones that need to be picked up first. You can pick them up outside the circle. Then the blue team has the harder job of dodging around, dodge that big circle, and then go back in to pick up the red ones. But that gives red more time to get theirs picked up, and they should be able to be stretching their lines before the orbs are still a problem. We'll see when we get there. I just want people to be aware that I'm going to try and call right. Or if I forget, FC or Key or Rox is going to do that. And that's what I mean. When we get pulled, we are going to go to the right every time. Not every pull. I think the second... We can do it every pull because it doesn't really matter. We lose like 1% damage. Just to give you an idea of how much damage we're doing, we have the boss at 39% with multiple deaths early in the phase. The boss only needs to lose 10% more health through that entire phase, and we will be at a killable percentage. So damage is fully not a problem if people are alive. Also, MC got the really nice potions and cauldrons and flasks, so...
I still think he's better off just taking all of our potion orders and just trading them to us.
It might be. Put them in a guild bank or something.
Yeah,
It's just
anything.
tedious.
Thanks for the follow.
Like, yeah, it's a little tedious, but I mean, I think most people just want the same potion, so it wouldn't really be a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like, based on the prices he was espousing last week.
Derm's exploding, so he has been replaced by a chicken. Sirius, feel free to yell at him when he's not doing it right. Same thing with Phrase. You guys are babysitting the chicken. Make sure he does his job correctly. He's a web boy.
Do you want... Key, do you want to swap with me so I'm far? And
No,
you
no,
don't have
no.
to run as far?
No.
Okay.
I don't care if he does any damage at all. Just like, don't make any changes. No ring mandates right now. It seems like it doesn't really matter. It's just free power. It's fine. Make sure you know which group you're in, because of people being not here. Some positions in the groups may have changed.
What's our reference? Is it the same as last time it was posted?
It is in the note. What you start on, Fat Boss or the Skinny Legend. But yes. I guess I didn't reply to the thread, but that was like I know I'm gonna do. I'll do that for this, but
Hang on, I need a transmog, dude.
yeah, and
was-
salt.
There's one down right here.
Vantis and some food.
There's also a
Kyrim, I will not tolerate 4%. Sir.
He had whispered me. I put down a Jeeves for him. He
Bro,
actively
4%,
asked me
I was
for
broken.
one.
What do you mean? I'm completely broken.
4% or
That's
It's 4% averaged across all of your gear.
Like 8 broken pieces.
Did you have
What are you
200k
doing?
health or something?
No, I jumped off.
Just press your get naked macro.
A macro? Wouldn't you just like make a gear
Where's the
set?
fucking bank? I don't see it.
Yeah, that's the
It
macro.
timed out.
It's
Oh, it's in
just
the
a quick
background.
gear set. But
They made me use it for Thursday nights.
also, I don't actually have one anymore. I do have a gear set for it. Also, they removed my title. That was annoying. I just noticed.
Are the markers swap on purpose?
Oh god, we're all dead.
Oh,
The power of the little gems scale off eye level.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I upgraded it, I looked at the damage ones before and after, and they did not increase.
good call, Sirius.
They did. They just, I guess they didn't.
The tooltip maybe just didn't
Yeah.
adjust.
There should be some in the guild bank normally, but if there's not, someone give this man a potion.
potions?
Yeah, health potions too.
Yeah, I need them.
Alright, who is not ready? Sloth. Serious? You guys good?
Yeah, I'll use my own
No.
last, whatever.
Alright, cool.
Explaining to the group.
Cool. Yeah, probably fix that later. Oh, Kyram, there is a P3 and P2, like, intermission, what's the word I want? Paradox? Those are both for serious officer.
The first one's at start at the like
Start
the
of
right
first intermission, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she really needs it that bad. It just helps her reach the whole room. So like if you miss her with that one because she's static on the side, it's not as big a deal. All right, Key, you know everything? Have you downloaded it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're sending it. Get to your sides.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Habits, it's more than a slight.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1. Divine purpose.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in 8.
Dispel.
Nope.
Dispel.
3, 2, 1.
I just, like, use cooldown specifically.
Divine purpose.
Dispel.
If people use their stuns correctly.
Make sure a red person around the keys.
Dispel.
I tried.
1. Divine purpose. 2.
Use damage there.
Dispel.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Oh no, that might have
3,
been my bad.
2, 1.
Dispel.
Rotating. Give me that CC here. They're stacked up really nice like that. It's your job to keep them. Cammy did his job by getting them together.
Dispel.
Hell yeah.
Smith had kept it. Is he in an annoying spot?
Yeah.
Oh, Kyram, get out of here. That MC.
Divine purpose.
Intermission spots.
Dispel.
Watch out. MC's right in the middle. That's fine. Get to your intermission spots.
Blue team, be careful when running around the Blasphemous Circle.
Wait here. Hit the FC.
Pause.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Wait.
3,
Orbs.
2,
And keep running.
1.
Obviously dead, but wait on this second. Stuff. Alright. Kill my stuff.
Nice try, bitch.
Wait, what?
I rotted through that.
Dude, the timing. It sucked.
I could have hell stunned for you.
Winter.
Remember, for that intermission, we always want to like be in place already, and the first wave appearing is our cue to start running. We gotta like be at that starting line pre-position.
Alright.
doesn't keep it in combat, otherwise angels could never res. I think it was actually due to Evsy's disconnect, but still.
That could be. He might have, quote, been alive.
Yeah.
The slight panic flow.
Yeah, flow is correct, though. Like, I know we have, like, rotated layers some, so, like, there is some inherent, like,
Pause.
sameness about that, but you should be trying to make the same moves every time. Stay in the same spot for the range. Try to run around the boss in the same pattern. Pick up the same orbs. Like, trying to be exactly the same as much as possible is very helpful.
When intermission's starting and you're pre-positioned on the starting line, getting close. Don't be out far away where your orbs are going to be toward the wall. You want them toward the center.
Which center? My center or stage center?
Could be some Tiggs disconnect.
Maybe.
Buff him up.
Center.
What?
So there's this thing that they have on them sometimes, which is reducing the range of their threat, but they don't always have.
I can't believe I pulled. I stand there every time.
They normally have
I'll
Mind
stand
Soothe, and they didn't this time.
No, even when they don't have it, I usually stand over here.
It's
I
definitely
don't know.
you.
Maybe I was too
Ban
close.
him.
Sorry.
Man,
Here, get the other mage in here. Invite him.
get him in.
Nah, just kick both mages. We don't need it. They don't provide anything useful.
They provide intellect they don't use.
Is intellect the worst buff?
100%'s gotta be.
Oh, fuck, no way.
3%?
No, it's definitely Blessing of the Bronze. You're right. Blessing of the Bronze is so much worse.
Yeah,
Hey, I like
Yo, I
that
love
buff.
my shimmer cooldown.
Yeah, it's only you. Like, it doesn't do anything for anyone else, so that's why
Actually,
it's bad.
is it just Insidious Chill? It's probably just Insidious Chill, actually.
Mouse over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Dispel.
Divine Purpose.
Dispel.
3, 2, 1. 1.
Dispel.
You got nothing outside.
Divine Purpose.
Dispel.
1, 2.
Dispel.
Divine Purpose.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1.
I put you as 4 ID Christian, I guess.
1,
Dispel.
2,
You're safe.
3. Winter.
Dispel.
Remember, you're going to a weird spot to the east.
Divine Purpose.
Spots now. You're about to drop your blue spread in the intermission. Move. Wait.
Divine Purpose.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
half health.
3, 2,
For the distance.
1. Divine Purpose.
Next
Yeah,
spot
they
is
can't
Spring.
wait.
Soak those orbs.
Divine
Pots.
Purpose.
K-Pod.
Lucky one drop on the ground. Die. Reset.
I always have to wait on that second set a second before picking them up.
I just always watching. Listen, if I go full healing build, I can keep up with Candy a little bit. We need to reduce these P1 deaths. I think it's literally because we have a second poison dispel, besides just Flow and me. Or Rock started carrying again, maybe I haven't looked yet. But we need to reduce these first deaths. Like, I understand, like, someone might not be moving fast enough, or maybe they're not in the right spot when you think they should be, but, like, that doesn't mean kill them. And, like, if someone's in the wrong spot, you can say it early, right? Like, when Soth was out there murdering people, you can be like, Soth, stop, Soth, 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 Soth. Like, you can yell at him. Like, you're not banned from speaking.
I'm pretty sure I'm banned from speaking.
Yes.
Dons, it's just that the past few weeks I've been getting to like 15 and
5,
stacks of the
4,
debuff.
3,
I get yelled at when you're
2,
above 5.
1.
Summer.
I prefer that. I don't like being at 15.
He likes being at 5.
Yeah, if I'm at 5, that's pretty great. Like, even 7 is fine. I get to do bonus healing.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Divine
Saying that
Purpose.
now, though, you're linking to the spell.
3,
Oh, that's how you
2,
do it on the healing.
1.
Yeah, or switch me. Let me take that spot next to Candy.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in A.
That when you came to blue,
Dispel.
I just let you
3, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Dispel. Dispel.
Divine Purpose.
Dispel.
1, 2. Auto.
Dispel.
Careful, it's coming.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2,
Dispel.
1.
Sad CC, kill him. And run. Okay, quick.
Dispel.
Divine Purpose.
Dispel.
Winter. Divine Purpose.
Dispel.
Intermission position. Okay, a bunch of people very late. Stop.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2,
Spring.
1,
Stop that thing.
1.
Keep moving, keep moving. Just wait where we're at.
Stay there.
2, 3, 4. Divine Purpose.
Stay on your separate sides.
You gotta hurry.
Dispel.
Remember, splitting you first, try to get near your partner.
Second.
Sophie.
Crusader in A.
And then get ready for dispels. First is laser.
3,
Laser
2,
in 3,
1.
2, 1. Leafy in 3, 2, 1. Or under directly under. Pass in 3, 2, 1. Kyron, 3, 2,
1. Divine Purpose. Summer.
Now the pole's coming, it's going to teleport, and we're going to go to the pole. So there's some front blue team stack up, pointed at them, red team stack up, don't want to trust. Front pole's in the teleport. Watch where she's teleporting to and run after it. Now, over there, go, 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 go.
First.
Aura Mastery in A.
Split, soft,
3,
watch out, definitely.
2, 1, 1, 2.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Divine Purpose.
I think it went the
3
wrong way.
pots. 2,
Yeah, you guys,
1.
you guys
Pots.
went back to the side they were going to. You need to always run where they came from. Wherever red is coming from, that's where red is.
Pots.
Not bad, not bad.
I have no idea how that too, unless you taunted.
I couldn't do the rest of it. I was definitely not looking. Like at all. I was just reading the spells and watching people. Yeah, so Laser did it correctly. Leafy did it incorrectly. So if this is where the boss is standing, right? Laser was right here. That's what we wanted, right? Leafy was here, which is definitely close to the boss, but right, that makes it harder for people like Pask and Tacey with short arms, because they might be hitting the boss here. You want to be directly under. So then when Pask and Tacey stand there, they're still much further than him. And this is everybody. We've had this happen a lot where things are jumping. It's frequently not from early dispels, it's from people not standing directly under the boss's hitbox.
Just be aware of where you are, or at least with the fat boss there too, because I'm trying to wait full through and skinny guys taking extra damage. So I'm trying to like even the squeeze as much as I can. So I'm still watching for some blue people here.
Yeah, and go
Like
in
the
and
fat
out the
boss
same
is-
direction.
Because fat boss is closer to blue sky 9 times out of 10. So closer.
And that's just like a tank diff, right? Like we will get that boss moved eventually. Like once I'm not just like hard looking at our frames, we will get the red boss pulled under better, so it's easier to.
During that period, we all need to
5,
be minding our
4,
groups like blue stacked
3,
with blue. Like don't
2,
be wandering out to
1.
the side randomly.
Summer.
If someone on your team is marked, if you're not sure where to go, you should be standing on top of them once you've done this red is coming.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in A.
Dispel.
That's a red.
3, 2, Divine Purpose. 1, 1.
Dispel. Dispel.
Divine Purpose. Divine Purpose. 1. Divine Purpose.
Dispel.
Autumn.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Dispel.
3, 2, 1.
Rotating. I mean, he should have.
Dispel.
1, 2. Divine Purpose.
K-Pot.
Winter.
That orb drop may have been a little close.
Defensively.
ads are coming out, make sure we're closer to the boss. Don't need to be really spread away.
Isn't that every day?
If you're near the boss, even if the ad doesn't get like ripped or something, it's gonna more easily get hit by AoE slows, stuff like that, versus being 20, 30 yards away from the boss.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in 8.
3, 2, Divine
One.
Purpose. 1.
Dispel. Dispel.
Divine Purpose.
Nobody soak themselves to death here. Don't point the frontal in.
Divine Purpose.
Oh, he's dead.
1.
Dispel.
Bottom.
Sonic
1.
Wave, what does that mean should be done?
Yeah,
Avenging Crusader in 8.
That was at the tail
3,
end, but I wasn't that
2,
far back.
1.
One of the
Divine Purpose.
Dispel.
1. 2.
The overall
Dispel.
slower, I guess. 'cause maybe the
Dispel.
boss is slower.
Dispel.
Pots. Pots.
K-pop.
Winter. Goodbye.
Like after you bait the frontal.
yeah.
The blue group overall was slow that time. I don't know why, but Soth was at the tail end of a slower.
Well, because I was
group.
telling them don't hit Epsi, so they were all looking to try and find him. Then moving to adjust it.
But yes, the timer there is as soon as that cone comes out, you just you just hard run at the tall girl and run through as many orbs as you can on the way.
But no, that was my fault because I used my ability, thinking that they'd be gone. Someone being slow there, it's not on them to not die. You should not run into someone that's just slow.
Reminder to keep soaking orbs until they're all gone. It doesn't matter if someone always gets it in front of you and like you see other people, like devote your character to that until there's no more.
Do we need to replace Epsi?
He's
AMD
just
or
open your window.
Oh.
Alright, we need to be in phase 2, guys.
5,
Time's done.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer. Divine purpose.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in
3, 2, 1.
Back up.
8. Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in 8.
Dispel.
1, 3, 2, 2, 1. 3.
Dispel. Dispel.
Divine purpose.
Wait blue.
1.
Dispel.
Autumn.
See, like, you're moving too fast too early. You want to wait a little bit and then you're doing kind of the opposite. We're like moving fast, we're pointing at where we're trying to go, and that slows us
Divine
down.
purpose.
Dispel.
Spread the ring.
Avenging Crusader in
3, 2, 1. Divine purpose.
Dispel.
So dwarves go at us.
Divine purpose.
All our web people alive, you'll keys, but
Winter. 1.
bad class.
Dispel. Dispel.
I mean, you haven't died yet, that's not like a problem.
Divine purpose.
Dispel.
Red's not to call.
Dispel.
Pre-position yourselves right now. You're already be in the spot where you're going to drop orbs nicely, not overlapping.
Divine purpose.
Move. Since it breaks, we move.
8. Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1. Spring.
Wait for this. Stop, I
1,
swear.
4, 2.
Gotta get it right.
Divine purpose.
Alright. Make these frontals, and then find your partner out.
First.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Spells. Center.
3,
AC in 3,
2, 1.
Habits. 3, 2, 1. E. 3, 1. Praise. 3.
Thunder.
And then we have frontals and a teleport.
Divine purpose.
And then remember, we're chasing the teleport. Rox is going to ping what side red is going, so we're clear on it. Teleporting now. Look, go, 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 go.
First.
Looking split.
Aura Mastery in 8.
3, 2, 1. Divine purpose. 1.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Dead.
Autumn.
Wide.
3, 2, 1.
Got killed under the whole point. So definitely or like, probably late. Yeah, probably.
That one, like blue team, it was kind of hard to get there in time because the frontal was happening. If you dodged the far side of the frontal, you were gonna like have to wait. It's a huge rush, like the instant he teleports to try to get moving, get going as early as you can because you have still a little time. But even then, like you could have, like if you got gripped from a weird angle, but like no one from red was in the way because they were all there still. Like you could still like be there in the middle, orient yourself instantly, and like run out the correct direction, even if you weren't quite making it there in time.
Let me check. I'll post those on the break too.
I believe it was laser, or I know past it. Laser's in red, right?
Guns and soft bar.
You're at the very back, right?
Okay.
Or top, looking at it.
I think it was Death then. Deathwing. Deathwing's not red, right?
Yes, I think Deathwing killed him. That's fine.
It's usually pretty easy to see. You just see what the betrayal, who died, and who's not the red.
Yeah, it was 3 though.
Yeah, Death killed 2 people.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, but like,
2,
look at
1.
we were not
Summer.
through that thing at all. We only have to do 18% and then the boss is basically dead, right? We are so far ahead of it. Just like, don't kill me.
Oh, I'm up.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Looking at it. Sorry, I was all that one.
3,
Just
2, 1.
Or you just reset.
Divine purpose.
Well, he has to do it at the right moment.
Aura Mastery in A.
And he did it at the wrong moment. You're gonna wait for the
3,
first
2,
charge.
1.
You might get it before this charge.
Pots.
Your light shot.
Light shot, which is a parameter I use for screenshotting, is not on. Is off. Posting partners in the chat is supposed to be this.
Like a bulb was ejected from the socket? Your light shut off?
I have a UPS.
Anybody proc some extra chores with the weather this week?
It's been snowing, but it's so windy that it just blows it away.
I got like almost a foot.
It's been getting straight up fucking wind and kill you temperatures here.
I got 2 feet.
Same.
One on my left leg and one on my right leg.
I don't know if your power grid can handle it snowing again, Nord.
5, 4, 3,
We got like 6 or 7
2,
inches.
1.
Summer.
My back isn't hurt, but it is sore. I'm like, oh my gosh.
My girlfriend and I both are waiting for months.
My garage is like against the table.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in A.
Mine is also
3,
So like it kind of
2,
piles up.
1.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in A.
2, 3, 2. Divine purpose. 1.
Dispel. Dispel.
And I'm always saying that.
yeah, regardless.
1, 2. Divine purpose.
Dispel.
You make that decision.
Dispel.
Wait. Now go.
Auto. 1.
Dispel. Dispel.
There was a bunch of
Dispel.
Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Dispel.
3, 2, 1.
Rotating. Kill these ads.
1.
Dispel.
Divine purpose. Winter.
Dispel.
Rotate a little bit. Red team switch to the
Dispel. Dispel.
Divine purpose.
yeah, maybe.
Crusader in A.
Divine Purpose.
So
3, 2,
hard right.
1. Spring. Pots.
Cave Pots.
1, 2.
We're set. Just hard run. I'll roar.
1, 2, 3. Divine Purpose.
Dispel.
Spell's coming after this.
Second.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry, laser. 3, 2, 1. Lock. 3, 1.
1.
MC. 3, 2,
Summer.
1. Pain.
Divine Purpose.
Rock now.
Cave Pot.
It bounced to somebody. Bounced 2 rocks from someone. I don't know which one it was that bounced to. But rocks was too close, or someone was too close to rocks.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was.
So that was an example of someone not being directly under the boss
Right.
when it is time to dispel. Also took a long time on the Taden dispel there.
Yeah, we could have salvaged it. Yeah.
But
Yeah, everyone just needs to dispel at the same time. It's only going to use one tool next.
Yeah, when I say it, just like Flo's saying, everybody press it.
I'm always worried
Mine was
that
on cooldown too. For Tatum,
I'm gonna be coming in for spot 2 and like spot 1 won't have left yet. Be of the opposite color.
Well,
drop
go out
it,
the
get
way
the
that
fuck out
you
of there.
go out the way that you came for sure.
Yeah, in and out, like in, drop, out the way you came, and that's the
Right.
only way to avoid collision.
It also always does the blue people first habits, if that helps with
Oh,
your
neat.
logic
Yeah,
at
like
all.
I'm almost always, when I get it, I'm almost always first, but then like tonight and like one time, a different time I was second. It's like I died like the last time or something.
Well, that's good to know. That means that Blue should know that they're always going to be.
Yeah, that also means that
Pots.
the blue team is frequently going to be the one who gets dispelled before the teleport. There's a couple in E3 where the teleport happens very quickly. We only get like 1 or 2 if we're really fast. So that means blue people should really be at the pre-teleport location.
And if you are third, so I guess this most likely going to be red, but I guess it could be a blue person. If you're the third on the spell, like if yours says number 3, you're going to be in the middle or on the edge. We're going to do the third one in the middle, so you can just go ahead and go there.
The dance on this one for me is like feels so much less arbitrary over time. It's just like road, you know. Go here, go there.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Seriously, director for that.
5,
So I can
4,
yell at a specific
3,
person to dispel if I
2,
know only one
1.
set.
Summer.
For cooldowns, not right.
Yeah, who has a
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in A.
Dispel.
1, 3, 2. Divine Purpose. 1.
Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Divine Purpose.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Dispel. Dispel.
Paladin, are you the first Ursul's?
Winter. Divine purpose.
I can put it down to what I wait for you to rip them all first.
So, the thing is, sometimes one of them runs out while I'm trying to grip the other.
Dispel.
Brad's talking.
If you call that out, I can put it on that one from like games.
Well, it'll just always be on me. It will be the innermost. I try not to let it happen. We just, like that first one that goes down, if they just want to drop it on me, that is that.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Yours are way too
Three.
compacted there. They were
Spring.
like all touching each other.
Pots. Divine purpose.
Make these frontals and then leave spread so that you can find your partner. And back up as much as you possibly can. So you don't want to put these in the center.
Second.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
1. 3,
Leave
2,
me in 3,
1.
2, 1. That last one, not 3. Nope. 2,
Summer.
1. Blocking. 3,
1.
1. Rocks now.
Pots.
How did it bounce? Did it bounce to you too, Pass, or did you already have it?
It bounced. Block, you had to go directly under the boss.
I was.
The tall boss.
No, you weren't directly under the boss. You had to go directly under. You were behind it. Like I know you were touching it, but
Like,
you were not
I
directly
was-
under it.
I was under its butt. So I gotta be like dead center.
Center of the
So-
hitbox.
Yeah, sorry.
You gotta be
dead
like
center
where
hitbox.
FC and Tacey are.
Yes, center of the hitbox. Oh, that works, right?
Sorry.
Okay.
Also, if all three of them spawn on one side, I only have 2 grips. If that is not the side that I am on, when I call for the knockback, it is okay to knock back the one remainder towards the buses.
So wait. Go ahead. So you were saying, Kami, the first one you grip is likely the one that is to get away from you before you have to get for it. So I could put it immediately there.
Yeah. So like wherever I am, which is like, so the first one is usually fine, but like if we're over there, I will be like right there. And so yeah, like as soon as the ads spawn, if you just throw the first vortex there, it'll be fine.
5, 4, 3,
My
2,
worry was
1.
then when you try to move a
Summer.
little bit, it might like pull them away from you second. Does that make sense?
Divine
That's what I was
purpose.
worried about.
I mean that's like a fair concern, but
Divine purpose.
like more
Avenging
often,
Crusader in
the
8.
issue is the one guy gets away.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Divine purpose.
Dispel.
Aura Mastery in 8.
It's aggro related, but it's just like
3, 2, 1, 1.
Dispel.
I don't.
Divine purpose.
Rotating.
Divine purpose. Autumn. 1, 2.
Dispel. Dispel.
Avenging
2, 1.
Dispel. Dispel.
Careful,
1.
this dragon's behind you.
Dispel.
Winter. Divine Purpose.
What kind of accent is that you got with the same web?
Dispel.
Rotate, red switch to the guy.
Dispel.
Rotate. Wait.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1. Spring. Pause.
This shit. Stop getting hit by the intermission cones. I'm so embarrassed. Find your buddy.
Dispel.
Burst. Divine Purpose.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
E under first.
3,
E
2,
Stop, that's wrong.
1.
One.
Someone went the same way. I went right.
Leaf E
I think
and
Dom-
3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Siren. 3,
Summer.
1. Pass. 3,
3,
I saw
2,
like 3 people
1.
barely made it out, and FC and
Auto.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
I think laser was terrible for that.
3, 2, 1.
there was a lot of red. You need to stop doing that.
Divine
Like,
Purpose.
I don't know what to say. You guys need to stop. You guys are trying to do damage right before mechanics. The only thing killing us is movement. So stop doing fucking damage. Stop trying to get there faster. Stop trying to make sure you're keeping high uptime. Like, stop all that shit. Just do the walking around simulator. These guys are fucking dead. Just stop doing weird shit. And run fast. Don't press any damage buttons while you have a web on you. Just run. We get one more and then we go break.
You got betrayed, Laser, because you were too slow to get out for when Blue got pulled in.
I'm
No,
pretty
no,
sure
no.
me and
I had to
Nick-
run. I think the wrong one because I think I'm supposed to go right, Dons, and then you went with me, so I had to eat off into nowhere to break the web. I think I got.
I'm pretty sure I was not paired with you. It was someone else.
Okay, so
'Cause I went
there's a
left.
couple things we can do to fix that. First of all, there is a weak order that I had linked earlier. I will find it. Here it is. Let's not link this into officer chat. Here. This will tell you exactly who your raid partner is when you are web linked. You may not be linked to the same person. The important thing that you have to think about, right? Like, let's use that example that we did here. We were blue right there. We got pulled here, and then we had to split, right? Let's say you got right. Or, sorry, that would be left. You got left, but the other person you got linked to happened to also be left, right? So you both are over here, and you want to break your web. What position should you guys run to? One of you should stand still, or go out here, and the other should go this way. You should never go to this side, because that's where red's going to be, right? So when that happens, you need to have in your mind, okay, I have to break this web. One, don't think about it urgently. It's okay to keep it for a long time and break it in a minute later. But the thing you want to remember is, where is the other team's colors going to be? They're going to be on the opposite quadrant of where I'm trying to go. So what probably happened is one person ran this way, and you were like, oh, I want to run the opposite way to help break it, and then you ran into a red guy. that's not what you want to do. Just be webbed for a minute, or stand still while one of you runs the other way to break it.
It's like if me and Aladon were both going left up here where X is. If I would just go to the wall. That's the closest.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
The damage doesn't matter. Just do the mechanics. They are by far the thing that stops us. Our damage is already way
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Dispel.
Aura Mastery in A.
Divine Purpose. 3, 2, 1.
Dispel. Dispel.
Alright. Well then, yeah. Your vortex, you can just slam it on top of it.
Divine Purpose.
Okay.
Divine Purpose.
Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Divine Purpose. Auto.
Dispel. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Dispel.
3, 2,
Dispel.
1.
You grab it, Lucky.
Dispel.
Divine Purpose.
Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Winter.
25 mana.
Dispel.
I have no idea what they've done to it. Done.
Dispel.
Divine Purpose.
It's a vanilla skill.
Pause.
Nortex tracks. Shit.
I tried to live it. I almost lived it. What?
He looked at Norton and said, pop.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Yeah, I think so.
3,
Like,
2, 1.
I'm mostly memeing. I just want him to use a fucking slowing spell on it.
Spring.
Yeah, the thing's fucking hitting you. Every 3 minutes.
And then volume shot.
I'm hit hard. I mean, I watched it just like walk out of the group of mobs and just like run up and start hitting you and you sprint away from it.
So you can dismiss your pet and tame it. Pitbull.
Oh my god. Big brain strat.
What? Did he not bring enough mage food for it? And so it's hungry and disloyal?
I can totally imagine that being like a fucking race to world first strat where they overlook and making it non-tameable, just like tame and dismiss, all the ads that spawn.
Bro, and imagine the ability they do, because like they make you take like increased damage, right? Like once you tame it, you can just use it on the bosses as a hunter ability. They get increased damage taken. What a world.
Makes me think of classic running strat live where you can have Egan's blaster and just like any of the neutral ghosts that get pulled in the trash, you just Egan's blaster them and they dissolve. It's like way faster than killing them.
Wasn't like the monkeys for PvP, where like you'd have like 5 of them or some shit, and the stun they had was off the DR, and you could like just like abandon them in a PvP match, and just like chain CC someone for like 15 seconds in Classic.
Never heard of that. Monkeys.
And like you would like keep your character at like the monkey spawning zone, so after every match you could like tame 5 again.
That sounds like some fucking absolute bullshit that they should have fixed.
I'm pretty sure that was a thing, like actually. I was like -8 years old at that time, but it probably happened.
Yeah, it's like sounds like a Pandaria thing or something.
Yeah, it does, but I just remember that the ZG bats were the best pet, and anyone who said anything else was better is wrong. Because the ZG pets had an AoE silence and 8 mage food, and that made them objectively the best. Also, they had a 1.0 attack speed. That was also good.
Yeah, I remember taming them for some reason. I remember liking Bear because it ate everything.
Yeah, the bats ate mage food, which made them like clearly the best.
Fungus and bread.
Yeah. But
He
yeah,
used to, maybe.
the AoE silence that also dealt damage, so they could do AoE tanking, and then they also attacked really fast, so they'd interrupt casters.
I liked them because their model was like large and ostentatious and annoying and like flap, 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 this big, huge fucking bat in people's way.
Yeah, that was also another pro, because everybody hadn't figured out that you can zoom your camera out.
Crusader looks sick on your weapons. It's like a white glow, but it's like almost like a black and white glow, like a black negative where the weapon is, and then like white. It looks so fucking good.
Snow was terrible.
Yeah, maybe they're being like ambivalent, being like nobody deserves snow.
Snow is cool until Christmas happens, and then it's like, all right, you can go now. Yeah, snow is terrifying, honestly.
I mean, I generally like it. I like it a lot less now that I have to shovel my driveway. Before, when I paid rent, it was somebody else's job to do that kind of shit.
It's nice. I just wait for it to get warm enough to melt it.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen. You live in Canada. Yeah, it's soon to be our 51st state.
Uh-oh.
Actually, it's
Where
more
do
like
you live?
probably gonna be our like 54th state, because we're apparently gonna first take Greenland and Panama.
Isn't Texas gonna go out of our U.S.
Gulf
now?
of America.
No.
Texas
Yeah,
is gonna
also
become its own
the
thing.
Gulf of America. I forgot about the Gulf of America after
my
hearing
God.
that fucking speech.
He's having a stroke, right?
If only.
I mean, Purdue's when he's resigning, right? You guys are happy about that, right?
Yeah, he resigned yesterday.
Yeah, now we don't have possible. It's lower chance for the Trump-esque nominee to be nominated. Only issue is the party won't let him do. Like, it's always minority government, so it's never like they can actually do anything impactful anyway. So you guys want to be the 11th province?
Probably a better choice. I mean, most of Canadians can't even speak any French.
No, we can't.
It's just the Quebecois.
They speak mostly
Yeah,
English,
but
of course, too.
most Americans can't speak the metric system.
Most Americans can't even speak English either. So.
Yeah, also correct.
You guys
Fucking
can read?
on accident
Anybody can speak.
animals.
Don't call me out like that.
Don't fuck up like that.
Nice word.
I don't really know why the rest of the world is different. They're like, oh, Americans can only use English. I was taught to use both. In all my schooling, I can convert them easily in my head.
Yeah, we do both as well.
Yeah, I mean most of them are pretty simple conversions.
You just need estimates. And you can look it up after, and you're like, oh, I was within a couple inches.
10% is fine. Yeah.
You can have the shortcut memorized, double it, and add 30, or you can have the exact formula memorized, multiply by 9/5 and add 32.
Like, you can do pounds to kilograms, it's just multiply pounds by 2.2. It's not exact, but it's really close.
It's mostly the miles, yards that fucks up.
Well, so no one knows.
A yard is almost
A yard. A yard
Yeah,
is
But it's not.
A yard is a meter. That's
It's
like
about.
that's it.
Yeah.
Like it's within 10% range. That's like an absolutely good enough estimate. How many miles are in a yard? Fuck if anyone can tell
Exactly.
you. It's like 7
Yards in a mile, right?
It's 5,280 feet.
Sorry, I meant yards in a mile. It's like 1728 or something.
0.0017, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's just 1.6 kilometers per mile.
Is Alma intentionally muted?
No.
Yeah.
5,
Yep.
4,
She's rating
3,
everyone right
I was
now.
talking to somebody I like.
1.
Not you guys.
Obviously not us.
Not as like.
Wait, but we weren't in a call together anymore.
Probably.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in A.
Alright, after this front,
3,
prior
2,
reset.
1.
Yeah, I didn't get marked for some reason, so I still
Aura Mastery in A.
This is the front one then. Sir.
3, 2, 1.
Don't worry, I didn't get the character model I wanted anyway. Fuck.
Dons, why don't you ride around on the traditional panda mount of the riding crane? Or dragon turtle is actually, I think, their correct racially specific now.
Because it's funnier to see a panda ride around on a little mouse.
5, 4, 3,
Well,
2,
the mount that I always
1.
use. That's the earthen
Summer.
Paladin horse.
I thought the mount was
Yeah, that's the Pandaren mount.
That's what I.
He means the Paladin charger that he knows it should be that up tier for his.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader
For
in
his.
A.
Dispel.
3, 2, 1.
I'll have that one gone.
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel.
No,
Dispel.
no, no.
3,
It's
2,
racially
1. Divine purpose.
Because he wants to be a panda.
Dispel. Dispel.
1.
Fuck, I'm gonna draw my orb in the middle if you're gonna pick it up.
Dispel. 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 Autumn. Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader enabled.
3, 2, 1.
Dispel. Dispel.
1, 2. Divine purpose. Winter. Hot pots.
Cave Pot.
Dispel. Dispel.
Done in the intermission. Okay. If you are red,
Divine
stop trying to
purpose.
hit both of them. The damage doesn't matter. If you guys keep doing this greedy damage bullshit, I'm forcing you to do a wet run
Avenging
where we do the
Crusader
whole
enabled.
fight with no damage other than
One,
Cammy, me, and the healer.
2,
You just press
3,
no buttons and walk
2,
around.
1.
Stop doing that shit. Move the fuck away from stuff.
Spring.
This location is where blue needs to start that phase. This is your blue. You should be on your marker unless there is a spread mechanic happening. Rox wasn't standing over there. You shouldn't be standing over there.
Is it like a little bit more confusing for like blue to follow the marker because it's Cammy and he's doing like maybe weird positioning compared to the rest of the group?
Probably a little bit, but
Can we mark another person with the blue marker possibly?
no. I mean, I'm
Oh, okay.
generally in the right place. It's
It
only
just-
when he is pulling the boss through after we've already got to the spot we're supposed to stand that his position is evolved.
Well, and also I'm thinking whether if Cammy's right here, right, and the boss is X, if he rotates and he moves here, that doesn't look like anything to a range that's out here. Like Cammy moved like nothing, versus like a blue marker that's out here, moves over here like they're supposed to rotate. That's very obvious.
I mean, I think
Does
it's
that
more
make
important
sense?
for the melee than it is for the ranged, honestly.
Yeah, I would.
Well,
I
I'm
would,
thinking, I'm like, yeah. It's like, it's maybe something for Death too, like, because I know he doesn't have as many pulls, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Death just needs to have more pulls and also just be a little closer to everybody in general. Like when the move
5,
happens, it needs to
4,
happen right away.
3, 2, 1.
Summer.
He's still reacting and not like pre-moving to where we are. So responding to us moving, he doesn't see anything.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader enabled.
Divine purpose. 3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery enabled.
Three,
Dispel.
2,
Dispel.
1. Divine purpose.
Dispel. Dispel.
Autumn. 1.
Dispel.
Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader enabled.
Dispel.
3,
Dispel.
2, 1.
Dispel. 2. 3. Winter. Dispel.
Divine purpose.
Dispel. Dispel.
So, those people that I just pinged, you should move.
You should already have moved to hit the southern guy.
Lucky, you're lucky. Where are you?
No, Lockie's supposed to do that.
Oh, yeah,
Dispel.
I'm sorry.
Positions.
Yeah, it's just like as soon as that the damage amp phase ends, you aren't supposed to be.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Pots.
Cave pot.
3. Spring. 2. 1.
Keep running. You don't have anything, but you pick up these front ones so you
1.
I did it! Let's go!
Like I said, it's fine. You can take that.
Divine purpose.
No, it's okay. As long as you don't
Dispel. Dispel.
Ready for pulse. Move quick,
Second.
quick.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Pots.
Breaking on the edges.
3.
E.
2.
3,
1.
2, 1.
Divine purpose.
Here's the rocks.
Summer.
I was also confused by it.
It's like, wait, I definitely had it.
Pots.
I'm not liking this ghost keeping us in combat shit. Because I can't manage to leave anymore.
Yeah, I do need to be able to access this area, red team, because I have to grip the ads, and I need to try and get the big guy underneath the boss.
You also could maybe delay it slightly, right?
I was probably going to be turreting there in a couple more seconds, so I should just move over. So it's like essentially the middle is divided into 4 quarters. We need to be in our quarter. Like the X and square have a quarter. You can't be in these areas.
Well, ideally you should be stacked up, right? Like, what should happen is like we switch sides basically, and blue should be standing on the red X. And
Right.
you should be like here, right? Like that way, like Cammy can do this whole range of movement here, and the people who have the debuff can be right in the middle and no one's near them, right?
Yeah, I see it.
As close to this position as we can be is where everybody needs to be. Chief is down. Let's see. And it on.
There's like whatever's happening ends, and then we have like a big
5,
fat 15 seconds
4,
to stand there and do nothing.
3,
So it's not actually
2,
do nothing, it's get in position
1.
for intermission.
Summer.
Not wait until the end, do it immediately.
And there's no like damage amp, so like hitting boss 1 versus boss 2, there's literally no loss.
Divine purpose.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in A.
3. 2. 1.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in A.
Dispel.
3. 2. 1.
Dispel. Dispel.
Divine purpose. Auto.
Spread a little bit of blue. Also, watch that spot doesn't make it close. We want a little gap between us if we can record it.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader
Dispel. Dispel.
3.
Dispel.
2. 1.
Dispel.
Divine
Dispel.
purpose.
Rotating.
Dispel.
Amy with me. Somebody.
Dispel.
Forward.
We got it.
Major.
We got it. We got it. We got it.
Stay, Amy. Stay. I'll kill someone over there. Amy, get back over here. I'll break it on my side.
Yeah, we'll just hold it for you.
We could also just do that. Take it into round 3.
Dispel.
That should be what the achievement is. Keep hearing first by a couple times. Yeah, Candy will keep it in range. You can hit it on the other side. That's
Divine
Dispel.
purpose.
Yeah. That's like why I'm standing here and why I need to be here.
Wait here. Don't get him at this moment.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Wait.
3, 2,
You should have only
1.
said go once.
Spring.
You said it
Divine
once.
purpose.
That's true.
Pots.
What does describe? Amy. Try to find your partner. Free spread. Back up. Don't want to keep clustered.
First.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 1, 2, 1. 2.
Nord. Soft. 3, 2, 1. And deathwing.
Summer.
That's the correct.
Divine
Just watch for
purpose.
this run here. Watch this run. Just 2 frontals. Make sure you're kind of tight with your groups. You're made for frontals. Nah. Already dead. Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh.
I almost made it back there. Back to living.
Pull up for it. Watch her. She's moving. Watch his pinging. Move over here. Move over here. Blue, you're going left and right still.
Aura Mastery in A.
Fast. Get out of the center. Good. Wait. And then
3,
south.
2, 1.
Come back and soak Dons. Watch out. Dons.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Divine 3, 2, 1.
Overgrace. No.
Auto.
I lived? What?
Pots.
I don't know, but I lived.
That's the 16%.
Say that sentence again.
What?
That's the 16%.
That's the 16%. I don't know what that means.
Buff. Increased damage dealt, healing, absorption effects.
Well, I don't have any absorption.
Yeah, no, his is just armor. It's just that he had enough armor to reduce 45 million down to, a livable value.
Okay. Ran into everybody and why?
Oh.
He just killed Pass because he didn't move like a fucking dumbass.
No, I ran too fast
I
straight.
was the one that didn't move because I'm like, oh, they're getting me, so I just wait. So,
I ran.
Oh, we got yanked onto you? Okay.
I ran forward too much with fast move.
Alright, free splash.
Swap in town.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
What's in there?
Now's the time.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Just run into each other, kill each other. Find people who try to
Aura Mastery in A.
go first. Or people feign death,
3,
vanish,
2,
angels,
1.
kill all those people first. Run into them.
Looking for the yellow dot in the mini map.
not trying to live, I'm just existing because it takes forever.
Well, you take forever to die. sight get buffed so like it doesn't just fall off.
No one
because you touch
remembers
them.
that's a thing. No
It's
one
so
remembers that
good.
exists.
So good.
I'm like,
Especially
good
after
thing,
the buff.
I'm like, it's a good thing Demon Hunters collectively avoid brain cell because it means they don't have it to find me.
5, 4,
Can you prove
3,
him wrong?
2, 1.
Summer.
It's not just PvP.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1. Divine Purpose.
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel. Dispel. 3, 2, 1.
I can't wait for Demon Hunters leave up
Divine
fucking
Purpose.
heads
Dispel.
during that boss fight.
Dispel.
17 times. The one the dispel was.
Divine
I'll
Purpose.
just backflip off the
One. Auto. Dispel. Dispel.
See what happens was. Kill people. Die, die, die. Guys,
Divine
this
Purpose.
P1 shit, you have to stop killing.
Avenging Crusader in A.
You have to stop running.
You gotta be way
3,
tighter on this.
2,
If they're, I
1.
think you're finishing a cast during that movement, you have to not be doing that or cast while moving. Right there. Been a couple times on that specific rotation after the wing. After the wing? The rain.
One of us can knock.
Yeah, send it, one of you. Talk about it. 1, 2, 3, not it.
You're gonna get. You're next to the boss. I feel like.
Respawn.
Oh my.
technically out of range.
Yeah, we're getting those orbs to the far right and then going with them.
Yeah, it's just be a little careful when you try to move.
It was my fault, Leafy. I was early. Like usually I'd loop around to get the red and then
Pots.
the orbs, and that time I didn't. I just tried to go straight.
Yeah, what, like, to be clear, what's happening there is I'm not going with everyone else because I have a separate job, which is why I'm not marked right there, Deathwing, and they are trying to, the red team, trying to get to that side of the boss as quickly as possible so they can get back to the other boss, so those orbs aren't, like, behind everybody and we're wasting time when the boss is not stacked. So they are trying to run really fast, so we need to be out of there as quickly as we possibly can so they can run in and out as quickly as they can as well.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1. Dispel. Dispel.
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel. 3, 2. Divine Purpose. 1, 1, 2. Dispel. 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 Divine Purpose. Dispel.
Stand up. Frontal and rotate.
Auto.
Also,
Dispel.
blue team, whoever put that one so far in front of the boss, so they had to like put
Dispel.
your orb all the way.
Avenging Crusader in A.
2, 1.
Stack up
Divine
blue, stack up
Purpose.
blue, rotate.
Dispel. 1. Dispel.
2.
Dispel.
Winter. Divine Purpose.
Right, we'll start creeping over to your stack. Clearing the space so Cammy can move this boss. And the camp's over really hard over there.
Still be able to hit it.
Divine Purpose.
Only one space when it explodes.
Avenging Crusader in
Now
A.
one move.
Wait.
Now
3.
one move.
Divine 2, Purpose.
Now
1.
All the moves.
Now we wait.
Spring. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Discord pingers and BCD like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, you shouldn't have to call it at this point. You should know. You should know.
Dispel. Dispel.
Yeah, do it just a
Burst.
little bit.
Don't run that way, nor.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Sorry, I was wrong.
3.
Divine
He
Purpose.
2.
spell in
1.
1.
2.
rocks in 3. MC in 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Habits in 3, 2. No. Someone talk to boss. And
1.
now.
Divine Purpose.
Teleport. Look for the teleport. Chase him. Follow rocks beat. So bad.
Second.
Aura Mastery in A.
Pox.
Down for the
Cave Hunt.
3, 2, 1.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3,
Touch of Death.
2,
Apparently there was
1.
a red orb over here somewhere. I don't know how there was a red orb over there, but apparently there was.
One just went off probably.
Yeah,
Like on
yeah,
blue.
or it timed out because people didn't soak it, but I think 3 would have had to time out
It seemed
for
like
me
it
to
was
have
right.
died.
It seemed like it was right when we ran in. We did our split, and we were forced out. The blue circle was there. The orbs were there, ready to be collected, and then the blue circle went off, and we like ran into the center to grab the orbs. I think it was
Yeah.
right then.
I mean, yeah, it was at that point where I was trying to get over here to get the boss recentered and pick up the ads, but yeah, I died like right here. To
I
orbs.
presumed that you had touched too many of them as you ran in.
Maybe, but I don't think I ran through 5. I don't think I ran through 2.
That's something that gets me in the later parts of the fight when they're like all nice and neatly stacked. I'm just like, oh, like let me just run into that stack, some orbs.
Alanon got lost. Oh, I didn't even notice that they left. You did?
Okay, get me out of here.
Yeah, pick me. I hate
Hold
this
my-
fight.
Hold my hand, Cam. We can go together.
I'll be on the firing squad. I got pistol shot.
How many of those are there? Sick. Are they? I'll look it up.
They are almost not noticeable.
that mount from that zone. I've got all the runestones except for the ones you gotta grind mobs for. It's like so dumb. I have 1 of 7.
I did everything. I have the Zal achievement.
Stop time.
That's a full timer.
Yep.
5, 4, 3.
Summer.
God damn it, Key.
Why are they not?
They were. What?
Divine Purpose.
I walked up and I got
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3. Divine Purpose. 2. 1.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in 8.
Dispel.
3. Divine
2.
Purpose. 1.
Dispel.
1.
There's like a triple stack over there.
Auto.
Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
I didn't see you.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Okay, guys. We're doing
Divine
one more
Purpose.
and if we don't make it cleanly for phase
3,
1, you guys
2,
are doing a whole pull
1.
where you don't get
Pop.
any damage. You're just fucking around. Everyone is doing all of this stuff incorrectly, including I'm running into people. I'm doing dumb shit. I can think of like 4 people who have not made what is like a silly, stupid mistake. So, stop doing dumb stuff. Just do the movement, the mechanic. Like, it's very frustrating because what's happening now is we are not making the kind of progress we were making previously. We are not making the progress we were doing previously, and what's happening is this is now affecting our kill prog, right? Like, we should be getting lots of P3s so that we have a chance to kill it tomorrow or at least next week, and we're not getting to that. So this lack of progression is like very frustrating, and it feels like people are too focused on the mini game of doing more damage than they did last poll than the large game of let's kill the boss and get through this section. So please remember the larger goal is the CE without having to do a bunch of extra nights. We are on pace to not have to do that stuff, even with these buffs. And I think the next boss is easier, but we need to get through this reliably because people need to see that third phase a bunch. And we need to see phase 2 a lot more too. So you can't be dying in this first phase. Like, it really is setting back the guild's progress at this point.
So if X here, like where the X world marker is, if that's where blue sets up, and we're rotating counterclockwise around the room, who is, because like Death is chilling around here whenever you guys spread. It's the left side, right? So like towards where Bread would be coming from. Who is on the right side? Who's setting up here that can swap with Death? Like whenever you guys split up for rain and stuff. Like someone should swap over there and trail where you guys are going so that Death
I am typically Bread. I don't know who is leading, so I am usually leading, but I
there's gotta be
don't
like a
think I
spot
can swap to the
somewhere.
back. Yeah, who's
Someone
next?
else. Someone else.
I
Or
don't know.
Death just go over there. Death like be.
Yeah, just go
towards the
there and
front.
force somebody else to slot it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I only pay attention to my right, which is, task.
If you
But he
can
is
slow
red.
it up tonight, just go to the right side where you guys are going. Set up there. Someone else will move.
Yeah, and you can go vertically
5,
backwards, right?
4,
Like, you're
3,
arranged, so you can
2,
back up.
1.
Summer.
Your habits will go into range,
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in 8.
Dispel.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Mastery innate.
Dispel. 3, 2, 1. Divine Purpose. Dispel. 1. Divine Purpose.
Yeah, like right where you are there is not good. That's gonna be plenty of space. Stack up.
Divine Purpose.
Wait a sec. There we go.
Dispel. Autumn.
Don't get more 4 stacks right on.
Try to get out of there.
Dispel.
Scout rock. Scout rock. You move the boss there. You're in the front of where I'm trying to go.
Dispel.
Dude, this is a boss
Avenging
where, like,
Crusader
like
innate.
Rock said he's like, oh, I was about to plan. That's something you can't do. You kind of need to always
1.
You can't just like rotate.
Divine
You
Purpose.
can't just like lock
Dispel.
down in a particular spot.
Dispel.
Watch soaking those orbs up.
Winter. Dispel.
Get killed by intermission comes.
Divine Purpose. Dispel. Dispel.
You could also be like building resources so you can burn this intermission shit slightly faster most of the time. Intermission spots now. Rotating. Waiting. Move one.
Avenging Crusader innate.
Divine Purpose. 3, 2, 1. Spring.
Okay. Kill him now. Soak those orbs.
1, 2, 3.
Then you need to spread. I touched one more of these five. I didn't.
Divine Purpose. Dispel. Second. 1, 2,
Avenging Crusader innate.
Key under boss.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Deathwing under boss in 3, 2, 1. Laser under boss in 3, 2, 1. Leaping in 3, 2. Laser under boss 3, 2, 1.
Boss.
Leafy, that was not under boss.
Yeah.
In that particular one, it doesn't matter. She's always dead center of the room. So on that first one, you can always just go directly to the
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, most of these.
Yeah, red team, you guys, you need to spread out a bit more. I don't know if it's because
Where
you guys
is it? Like, can you specify?
At the intermission, it's some
Melee or range?
The group of red.
Yeah.
Everyone's tight stacked at that moment.
So, are you asking me, Rox? Or was that
Like,
a
what, closer to you? Like
Okay,
closer to the middle, or like?
So no. You guys are too close together. So it's like this. You guys are standing like that, and there's a stack of orbs that I cannot tell how many they are. I touch it, it's 6. I die instantly.
Yeah, I just want to know
You guys are on
y'all
top of each other. You need to be spread more. The positioning within the room is okay. You are too close to each other. Someone needs to, like, the dragons need to be further back, probably, right?
Right,
The
that's what-
range
that's
need
what
to
I'm
be
asking.
more of a wide.
Too close. Okay, gotcha.
It's
when
like
we're moving
this
to blue.
distance.
Gotcha, Cammy. Thank you.
It is right when the intermission starts, the very first intermission drop. That is frequently way too tightly stacked for you guys.
Yeah, it's.
And imagine
it's
some range. We're
this-
trying to be in range of the other boss as well, so we just can't do that. Make sure you're not doing
You have like a half second after the teleport to like spread more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Crusader in aim.
Divine Purpose. 3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Honestly,
Aura Mastery in aim.
Rotate.
1.
or at
Dispel. 2, 1, 2. 3. Dispel. Divine Purpose. Dispel. Autumn.
like blue. We wait
Dispel.
until that red happens. We
Dispel.
let everybody else, the red team, do their
1.
bit while that's happening.
Dispel.
Spread for the
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Knock that one in.
3. Dispel. 1. Dispel.
someone move that one on Sirius.
Dispel. Divine Purpose.
I just had to grip you.
Dispel. 1. Winter.
No one ever gets.
I always get that when you
Just let it die. Habits. Blue stay there. Yeah. The bus is in the way.
Get out of here. Be in your now. Spread now. Already be there. This is gonna happen the second she teleports. A little tight on the blue side there, actually. One step.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1.
That was much better from the red side.
Spring.
Keep moving.
Divine Purpose.
See this stuff?
I just
Quite a bit.
Divine Purpose.
Reminder to everyone, keep checking your stacks there. Anytime you're soaking orbs, you're not in those stacks as a matter of course.
How are people getting hit by these? I'm so confused. How are you doing? How is so many people being hit by these cones so frequently? It should be like maybe one person every 3 pulls gets clipped, but it's like frequently each cone hits 3 people. Like, what are we doing? And it's both ways too. It's like some people are too early, and then some people are too late. Like the hitbox is wider than it looks, and it does not follow this exact line. But like, there's plenty of space. A little bigger than the animation, I think.
It's definitely bigger than the animation. They do in fact overlap, which is part of the problem. And the closer you are, the bigger that overlap amount is.
5, 4,
Me getting hit by
3,
the intermission cones?
2, 1.
No way.
Summer.
Nah, you didn't talk enough shit for you to get hit here. Just like a
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in aim.
Dispel. Dispel. 3, 2, 1. One. Divine Purpose. Dispel.
Rotate.
Dispel.
Level left.
Autumn.
Dispel.
Soak orbs.
Dispel.
Many habits.
Dispel.
Yeah. It looked like you moved after
Divine
I soaked
purpose.
it.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Dispel.
3, 2,
Dispel.
1.
Dispel.
1.
Dispel.
2.
Why are
Winter.
we rushing around? Like, what are we gaining from this? People who are leading the pack. Like, what do you gain by
Hots.
going around faster? We don't
Hots.
gain anything by this. Like, stop doing that.
That's probably too slow there.
I mean, you were definitely too slow, but also, like, why are we flying slow? If you're in the front, you should be looking for the last person, and you should be slowing down. Like, we don't gain any speed by getting over there faster. Like, we technically don't even really have to move that much, but, like, as long as we get to the orbs in time, which is, like, 30 seconds? Maybe it's 20 seconds. I think it's 20 seconds.
Avenging
Tons of
Crusader in
time.
A.
Like, we gotta stop trying to, like, run too fast.
Good, 20 seconds.
What was the original time for when it first released? I forgot.
The kill? Oh, the number?
The number
think
of seconds the orbs explode.
It was like 7 or something crazy.
Hell yeah.
I'd have to go back and like look at like all the.
They were definitely fucking running the entire time.
Full spread.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Summer.
Only run for walk mode?
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1. Divine purpose.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in A.
3, 2, 1.
Dispel.
1.
Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Auto.
You gotta be with
Serious, I'm coming for this. Be careful.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in
Dispel.
Divine purpose. 2,
Dispel.
1.
Dispel.
Yeah, like this should be like a stutter step, not like a sprint. So people are like just
Dispel.
That's not what we want. Like a little stutter
1.
step.
Winter.
So what have you been doing earlier? Especially with the Bren and Lincoln in there.
Dispel.
Serious is a gamer, so it makes sense.
Alright. Rotate around. Get the
Divine
control
purpose.
spots.
Dispel.
Intermission spots, intermission spots. Alright, how hard do you want? For explosion.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 1, 2, 1. Spring. 2.
Run.
3, 4.
Hots.
Goodbye.
K-Pod.
We didn't run into each other. We took 20 orbs.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Walking. 3, 2, 1. FC. 3, 2, 1. Flow. 3, 2. Now the teleport's coming. Get ready to move quick. Run to the side. Make a quick decision and follow the directions. Front door. Watch the teleport spot. Watch the teleport spot. Go, go, go. Blue on this side. Blue on this side.
Aura Mastery in A.
Get out of there.
3, 2, 1.
Get back together.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Become a frontal with an ad and another teleport.
3, 2,
You're gonna get a dispel.
1.
P in 3.
I'm in the middle of spell phase first.
1. Okay, time. Now P. After this. After this. P in. Dispel. 3, 2, 1. Now. Laser. Now. Did it bounce the laser because someone died?
No, we should. Isn't it 2 dispels before it jumps?
We were really slow at starting
Yeah,
it. We didn't try to
Oh,
do
not
the
that.
first one until
Someone
she
was
boarded.
almost right under there.
Taking a break here, but the frontals are quite bad.
Start to dispel before the boss teleport.
We want 2 on that set. We want 2 dispels here, so it should be the 2 people
Yeah,
most of the
first
time
2.
to be dispelled before they move.
Sorry, I saw I was third, and so I just went and stood in the middle, and then.
Yeah, I was on the end of the boss, but there's no spells. Wait, also there's someone on red who is like almost on the bottom of the boss. Can you please not?
Those frontals during P3, where would we like them to go? Because they're often like wreaking havoc when we're trying to run. It's not P3, it's the end of P2, when we're trying to run to the second teleport.
Well, it can just go anywhere, like the teleport can, so you can't really bait them anywhere, right? Like she can pick anywhere of the like spots on the edge of the room, so you might end up baiting it there. But you want to bait that basically here, right?
You
like
want the
in this
shortest
line.
distance to the wall to bait.
Yes.
Okay, at the edge, at the wall. Shortest distance, perfect, thank you. I guess it bears mentioning right now too, when we're dropping the dispels in the center on the tall boss and like she's doing a cone, like make sure you know you're running in, it's your time, make sure you see that she's doing the cone so you can like stand just a little bit off to the back so you're not getting thwopped. Like one step, you know, still at the center of her hitbox.
Ah, yes, 2 pasks.
If you see in the Dragon POV, you can't fail.
find something. Get my bird, bro. It's called an arcane familiar.
It's a mage thing?
It's an arcane thing. I get a little bird. Yeah, she throws bolts at the fucking boss.
That's sick. I'm glad Arcane Mage is getting something cool. Gets to have something cool.
Yeah. You almost have to take it too, where it's in the tree. Like, if you don't take it, you're trolling yourself.
The offhand that I see Sirius has modded right now. Like, I really like any offhand that builds to your side.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I love
have.
that.
Everyone's a corgi on my screen right now, so. I don't know what you're talking about.
Want my hands free, you know.
Dude, the obscured fractal prism from I think it's Sepulcher is the best offhand because that's like a little floaty near you. I'm not sure if that's the one Sirius has right now, but
It's one of the recolors of it at least.
it's
like
so good, yeah.
And
I
then,
hate
like,
offhands.
by far the best ones are from the Warlock artifact tree. That Lockie's got one of them out right now.
Offhands are so terrible in this game. It's like a book or a torch. That's all you get.
I've always hated offhands. They just look so dumb. It's like none of them.
Oh, now I have two things, bro. Look at me. I got a bird and a fucking offhand flying around. That looks sick.
I'm not really aware of one besides that like Zereth Mortis line of appearances that everyone can use. You know, that isn't the lock one. They might have added a new one though. Like a set of recolors of the same like base sprite.
Yeah, Beast Wars was a Transformers Alanon. And it's just objectively worse than Zoids by like a mile, so...
Oh my god, Zoids was the best.
Yeah, dude, Zoids went so fucking hard. Both of the Zoids. The third one's not as... or the like, true anime one's not as good.
Cam, you look so fucking cool with that hat on.
I'm just...
One time I made my own Zoids out of Legos. It's pretty nice.
Yo, can you change the log? Oh wait, just kidding. He turned it back. We'll never see his log changed again.
Yeah, I'd have been mad if Alanon made me red.
The real question is, why is the blue side not all purple blocks?
True.
Wait, can somebody drop the little atomic toy thing? So I don't have to be a gnome for this fight.
You should just not be a gnome.
I like being a gnome. This fight's scary though, because no one can see me. Thank you. Habits.
I hope the next fight has shallow water in it.
What the fuck? That's so toxic.
Poor of his bad. It's like in his freaking Death Knight gnome.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Very much so.
But also Phrase is a gnome, so he would also die. I hope they make Black Morass the next raid fight.
Does this persist through death?
Yep, lasts an hour.
Dungeon?
It was Black Morass.
And then you can actually look cool.
There's another one in, I think, Legion.
I'll be a panda just for you.
There's
Why
the
is
Druid
that not
one.
on that list?
Druid one.
Oh, Darkheart Thicket?
Yeah, that one had the water right before the dragon boss. Had this fucking swim.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, clear. Pepsi.
Yeah, everything's not on that list. Good job. Yeah, on that. Might as well get things a little better. A lot of it, yeah. I'm not gonna use this
there's filtering after 4. It may not have counted if you had like Shadow Cloak up or something. It's like the knockback, you know.
Cloak is used to prevent
We go. I can resend the note, yes. Send it again.
5, 4,
Oh, I didn't
3,
copy it. Yeah. There
2,
might be something wrong in it.
1.
Summer.
Improv, I'll fix after this.
Oh my god, the panda energy.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
I think you mispronounced awesome.
2.
Sorry.
1. Divine purpose.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Dispel. Dispel.
3, 2, 1.
You go over here.
1. Dispel. Dispel.
Cave Hunt.
Fuck! You're so serious.
I'm assuming the one got popped weird, so he didn't have it.
Yeah, Lockie stepped in it by accident, trying to knock his ad back, I think.
Yep. I think that's literally our first death to miscatch. So.
I didn't.
With the
I
dragons.
wasted a blink, and we could have saved it. Would have been a gamer.
Well, you had the wrong
You don't
type of
even
blink
have
or something.
Blink. Yeah, you don't even have Blink, you fucking liar.
Huh?
You have Shimmer.
It's the same thing.
It isn't. It doesn't break stun.
Derm corrects me. Derm corrects me every single time I say it, though.
I mean,
I'm not Derm. Why would I do that to you? I know what you're talking
you
about.
corrected me earlier when I told you to blink out of the stun, and you said, I can't. I'm done.
I just said I don't have it equipped.
Paladin, where was Leafy standing? For
What?
rain? Where was Leafy standing for rain clears?
No idea. He was not the one of the people standing right here, because those are the two people I know.
I'm pretty sure he was red. So, like,
Was
there's
he?
no way Alanon and I could know.
Oh, no, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're right. Okay, he must
I
be.
have no idea. I barely know where the blue people are standing. And it's also worse now, because I have another short-armed brown class, so they're all squeezing me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
I did too.
Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Divine purpose.
Dispel.
3,
Dispel.
1. 2.
Melee models.
Dispel.
Good job, Base.
Dispel.
Habit shouldn't have 3, and then all the rest of the melee has 0 shots. So viewers, it's not just his job. I'll make him do none of them, make you guys hit them all. You keep
Divine purpose.
about it. Irritated.
Dispel.
Auto.
Dispel.
Careful against something.
Dispel.
Free spread.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Dispel.
3,
Oh, that went
2, 1.
7 seconds till I
Dispel. Dispel. 1.
Divine purpose.
I gotta
Winter.
cycle.
Dispel. 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 Dispel.
Also, don't get those idiots pick them up. I meant like the first.
Crusader in A.
3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3.
Blocky.
Spring. Pots.
K pot.
4.
Well, we don't have enough dispellers left, so we'll die. Kill each other. We have a warlock. Checking for which warlock Becky uses.
It's actually it.
Is it that? Oh, look at that. Now here's the real question. Do you have your frame set up to be able to quickly... What's it called? Singe magic?
Avenging Crusader in A.
That's crazy. Almost no one
Rocky's a gamer. What do you mean?
3,
He
2.
tried to kill me right there, but it's a bit.
Whoa.
Gamer.
Nah,
I'm
dude,
okay.
just making sure you're paying attention, man. Gotta swerve into you a little bit.
Cones. Cones, guys. Cones.
I mean, there was a
Pause.
huge lag spike. And it wasn't just me.
Yeah, I also.
Yo, are we finally nuking the Midwest?
That one was unfair. That poll, whatever number it was.
Is there a hurricane? Because then you'll nuke it.
I mean, it only lasted for, a second and a half. Oh, base got full disconnect? Oh no, that was 10 minutes ago.
Are you tracking the packets coming out of the things?
Alan on face asked a question in
yes,
chat.
Yes, that is fine. You can move it from serious to her. For
No,
the
I-
start of
5,
every mission.
4,
I had seen her say
3,
she had the lag
2,
spike, and then I looked
1.
at Discord and I saw a
Summer.
message from her that said she got disconnected.
I'm so confused how you knew when she got disconnected. I'm like, what is this?
It's called being observant.
So you have to add on to the tracking.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Well, no, I didn't observe it until later. And I said
Yo, I
it.
bet the
3,
Chinese go farm
2,
have an add-on like that.
1.
Logging off real supposed to.
Dispel.
Oh, it's like one.
Dispel.
Aura Mastery in A.
The opposite. 50 counts like
Divine
one person,
purpose.
so it'd be pretty.
3, 2, 1.
Dispel.
That's what mine tries. On the success.
Also, like, China has nationwide killers for how long you're allowed to spend. Like,
So they use multiple people.
Divine purpose.
and bots.
Auto.
Shit, Kyrie almost assassinated you.
Dispel.
Keyword I told you Tiger's Dash was the only way. There's no way normal sprint gets you out of there
Well, I
fast.
wouldn't disengage. I usually don't mind.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Spell.
3, 2,
Make other people
1.
everybody.
Divine purpose.
Rotate.
Dispel.
Yeah, we're all different. Bases,
Winter.
Diggy, habits, all have greed. We're being a little too greedy. Let other people get them. A lot of people were trying to get to them and couldn't. You guys were so like, I gotta get them. Dangerous. Let other people get them. You're so
Dispel.
Get the ones that are farther away. Run past a couple of them. Reds, which is call boss. Your mission spots.
Divine purpose.
Spread, spread, spread. Wait, Diggy.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 1, 2, 1. Spring. 3,
It's
4. Goodbye.
Did we not have speed boost that time?
Maybe won't, because they're.
We're missing our first one. Yeah. We're
Okay.
We gotta lift the
Yeah, not having that speed boost
Avenging Crusader in A.
First one or second one?
3, 2,
I think
1.
I ranged the second one because I got knocked back by the first one. I didn't have the movement speed that I normally do, and so I didn't make it out of the cone in time, and got knocked back. And then I think I was out of range on the second one.
Why did Karen ping 3 locations at the exact same second?
I click really fast.
Lag.
See, Roxas are not appearing instantly at the same time like yours did to me. Maybe I was lagging.
I have the coordinates macroed.
That's what
Oh,
it felt like.
dude. Alan, you gotta remind me to start my Warcraft recorder. I just had a sick feel unlucky there.
What do you mean start? You don't have it just turn on when your computer starts and then you ignore it?
Fuck
It's
no.
called a virus.
I have like all that
5,
shit turned off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think it's literally the only program that starts besides my screenshot tool.
You mean Windows?
No, I use Light Shot because I'm not a heathen.
I don't know.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Windows Shift S is fully
Dispel. 3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel. Dispel. 3, 2, 1. Dispel. Dispel. Divine
Someone
purpose.
being underneath the boss there. Dangerous.
Divine purpose. Auto. Dispel.
Two, not 3.
Dispel.
Base?
Dispel.
Stop.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1. Dispel. 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 Pause.
no escape.
Guys, we got 30 minutes. We gotta pay attention.
Winter.
It's different people, so I can't just yell at one guy. I can't just replace somebody. Like you guys, it's everybody. It's habits taking too many orbs, right? It's like one person missing the when thing. It's somebody running into another guy. It's someone rotating too fast and putting an orb out in Narnia. Like, it's me not taunting and killing Cammy. Like, we're all doing this stuff. We gotta block it right here. To not die to the instant one shots. All the other stuff we can do. And Queen is so much more our style of fight after this. It'll be so fun.
Gonna repair.
Yeah, good point, Key. And also think about how happy this will make Durham. He'll think we need him or something. We can't have that. Completely unacceptable. We can't bully him if he's right that we need him.
5,
Sirius wants
4,
to blink
3,
over her, so
2, 1.
Summer.
I thought Praise said blinking over was suicide.
It is.
Yeah, but yeah, but if you shiver. No, it's only
Avenging Crusader in A.
if he actually had blinking.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Aura Mastery in A.
3, 2. Dispel. 1. Dispel. 1. 2. Dispel. Divine Purpose.
Are you looking at your feet, or are you looking at your damage meter or your rotation?
Auto. Dispel. 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 Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Dispel. Dispel. 3, 2, 1.
Safely, did you catch up?
Dispel. Divine Purpose. Dispel. 1. Winter. Dispel. Dispel.
And remember the dreaded cones. Not the cones. From the Gunshire.
Dispel.
Silence, get smart.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Spring. Divine Purpose. 3, 2, 1. 2.
Those are so stacked with red. Jesus. That second time was really rough. Frontal, find your partner.
Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Full split.
Divine Purpose.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1.
Pass in 3, 2, 1. Popcorn in 3, 2, 1. MC in 3, 2, 1. Tammy in 3, 2, 1. Paladin in 3. Tammy in 3. Jesus Christ. Who's dispelling too early? How the fuck did that hit me? I was so far away. I was outside of this. I was even that dispelled on you. Were you anywhere near the center?
No, Alan, they dispelled me when you said my name, and I was still right next to you.
Oh, I was like, what the hell's going on?
I got 2 steps before I got dispelled.
Yeah, wait for the one. Don't do it when I say the name. Otherwise, that looked
I
good.
did get the first stack when I was out here, though, so someone was not quite in position.
Oregon, we're dispelled early. Please wait for the timing. We have like each one of those. I'm doing 4 seconds of talking. We have another like 1 or 2 additional seconds per guy, even if we go at that rate. So like, it's okay to take your time a little bit on that stuff still, because I'm calling it pretty quickly, and I can just start counting faster if I need to. So like, make sure we take the time to do that correctly. Again, it's just pass-fail mechanics. Positions and movement look a lot better. I'll roar that first section, Cammy, so we have movement speed in the intermission.
That fucking Newsom's gonna
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Dispel. 3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in aim.
Dispel. Dispel. 3, 2, 1. Dispel. Divine Purpose.
Like if Cammy and me move the bosses, we kind of can.
Dispel.
Wait.
1, 2. Dispel. Dispel.
I did. What the hell? Yeah, I got all of them. I know.
Divine purpose.
I definitely hit at least.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Divine purpose. 3, 2, 1.
Stack up.
Dispel. Dispel. 1, 2. Enter. Dispel.
Orb soak with a lot better there.
Dispel. Dispel.
Start sliding spots. Alright, here we go. Ready to get active.
Dispel. Purpose. Dispel. Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Spring. 3, 2, 1. One, 2, 3, 4.
Huge cheat.
Divine purpose.
I know, right? Never just worked quickly.
First.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Habits in 3,
3, 2, 1.
Sprays in 3, 2, 1. Popcorn 3, 2,
Summer.
Lucky 3, 2. Blast this guy.
Divine purpose.
Teleport coming. Ready for that. Frontals. Major frontals. Be stack up on your mark as best you can. And line it. Come. Teleport. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Now, 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 now. Move this side.
Second.
Aura Mastery in aim.
3, 2, 1.
Diggy in 3, 2, 1.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1.
3,
Middle.
2, 1. Hawks.
MC 3, 2, 1.
Divine purpose.
Serious 3, 2. It fell off the boss because MC didn't do it. Fuck.
Someone else was in the middle. The next meeting.
Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, you need to not go in until the previous person. You get like 4 seconds, so just wait for that person.
Even if that happened, are you saying you didn't go because of that? Oh, so it went on to the next person.
Yeah, it went to them and not the boss, which would normally be fine, but we had been milking the thing. So it fell off her before the next one could be applied to her, because we, you know what I mean. It's good though.
Until your dispel's coming up, just leave.
Yeah, third's the only one that goes, can, like, the moment they go out, you can go to the middle. Third should go to the middle, it's fine. 4 and 5 can't. 1 and 2 should be outside the middle.
Yo, the Cinder Roost style?
5,
Popping
4,
off.
3, 2,
Hell yeah.
1.
The heroic.
Summer.
The heroic adventure here style. Crazy. Dude, it's so fun.
What the hell, dude?
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in A.
They hate fun. They hate things that
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in
not the
A.
kind of fun. Okay.
3, 2. Dispel 1. Dispel. Dispel.
Got these scarabs that are a little higher.
Yeah, one of them was 17 miles away and I couldn't see it.
Divine purpose. Dispel.
Took a little bit.
Dispel. Autumn. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Divine purpose. 3, 2, 1. Dispel. 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 Winter. Divine purpose. Dispel. Dispel.
Red switch.
I'm so sorry.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3,
Spot.
4. Divine purpose. Goodbye. Hogs.
Cave Hop.
Spring.
Alright, wipe it up. How did they kill 3 of you though? 4 of you?
Yeah.
Was there a
Avenging
stack
Crusader in A.
like that was unsoaked?
I got the leftmost ones we were going in, so it wasn't close to the boss.
I had a stack of 3, so
Yeah, but there's no way all of you died from getting 3 stacks and then there were 2 still on the ground. I don't know whether that's just a weird one.
There's 1 stack of 3, there's 3 stacks of 4 stacks of 4.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's not a flat linear scale. But I don't think you can stack the intermission one up. You know what I mean? Like, if I stand on you, it's still 2, right, for the intermission.
Correct.
Which is where it was.
I think people maybe just didn't let their stacks fall before they entered.
That could be true. You have Warcraft Quarter for that one, Grace?
Oh yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Oh no, Warcraft Recorder broke. It like uninstalled itself. I don't know what happened.
5, 4, 3,
It's in his mind.
2,
Come get your
Yeah,
One.
it's forever like
Summer.
seared in my lucky spot. He only killed me
My
because he's a
friends.
dragon. If he wasn't a dragon, I don't know.
I mean, if he wasn't more, he'd probably also done that.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in A.
Dispel. 3, 2, 1.
I don't know what you guys did to that one.
Dispel.
Knocked it up like 6 minutes.
Just making sure you can see it.
Well, you made it so it failed the grip in the first time.
Divine purpose. Dis 1. Divine Purpose. 2. Dispel Auto. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Divine Purpose. 2. 1. Dispel. Dispel.
Blue tight.
Divine
Right,
Purpose.
tight. Yeah, it was the second one. Who stepped on your
Dispel.
save? You know? Was it me?
1. Winter.
Yeah, Nord and I saved it. Good job, Nord and I.
Hot. Divine Purpose. Dispel.
Yeah,
Dispel. Dispel.
You saved it in like 0.1 second. Which was versus the Grizzly used blue, yeah.
Spot.
Yeah, switch to fast, intermission.
Divine
Run.
Purpose.
They might be stacked. Be careful, guys.
Oh my god, don't be in my line. Lucky.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Careful.
3. 2.
Oh, there's a
1.
angel left.
3. Spring. Hot.
Many. Stop moving pieces of their call.
Generally, I think if you're gonna do a call like that, just like when you're trying to talk to someone on a meeting, the call should be the person first.
Well, I needed the group though.
What? But blue is still. You say the blue part first is what I'm saying.
I would say like blue tight, but I feel like, or like close or something. But like I think that's like not just. It would have been better if they just like stood still. Like the dragons could have moved around. Maybe when it's that scuffed, we just like call for like blue team to like grab the close one back up. And we just accept that like whoever's out there isn't gonna get it. Instead of trying to do something psychotic.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, like Nord and I, or you and I, or you and Nord do that. It like wasn't hard.
Apparently you can be killed by that. It can like move a little bit past like where the catch point is, and it can still hit you and kill you
5,
if you're like
Well,
too
4,
close.
If we
3,
had had more time, we
2.
wouldn't have been.
Go to not to the wall, like you person. Like if you're in the center, like oh, if it's gonna be caught here, and I'll be in like the right spot to hit where it's red. He moves like a little past the like last spot.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3. 2. 1.
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel. Dispel. 3. 2.
So many
1.
problems. 2 people already died. Just like this. 2 people died. And
Dispel.
whoever was blue baited that
Dispel.
way too far. Like be on
Hot.
be with the group.
I went to a different spot this time for the circle, and I completely just thought I was clicked already.
For the green circle. What?
Like
Yeah,
he doesn't
'cause-
usually drop over
Oh,
here,
the-
so he
the-
dropped and was like, oh, I
Yeah,
get to
I went
leave
right.
now.
I'm like, you know what? Let's go right this time, and then I'm like, fuck, I just got lost.
I believe it's pronounced poisson.
Yes. The fish noble.
Yeah.
Wait, link it? Oh, that's gonna get hella nerfed. Oh my
Dude, look at it now. Like, look at the last.
Kaden is dead.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's,
5,
yeah, that's getting nerfed for sure.
On one of our like longer pulls, it healed like 50 million. And it's also like giving stats at the same time.
Yeah, no, that trinket's gonna fucking disappear.
I don't know. That trinket seems so bad for me.
I mean, nobody wants to wear it is the problem, right?
Careful,
Like, that's why they have to
careful,
make it so
mine's
good.
5, 4, 3,
Right? Like, it
2,
gives all the healing
1.
and stats to, like, other
Summer.
people, right? And it's not even, like, a real cheap death, so, like, you have to trick people into wearing it. So, especially tanks, right? Like, can't be...
I will never wear that because it's useless.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in 8.
Dispel.
Like, the
3,
defensive trinkets that
2,
are really good for me
1.
are the ones that are, like, designed to soak one big hit.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in 8.
Dispel.
like, nonsense behind
3, 2, 1.
The Nizak
Dispel.
trinket.
Dispel. 1. Dispel.
What's the one that Kyron
Dispel.
It's like, what's his name? Scale. Or like...
Blood spatter scale.
Yeah.
Divine
Blood
purpose.
spatter
Wait,
scale
but
was
that's on the other
fantastic.
side.
Yeah, but that one was good. I'd use it.
I thought it was a variant one. Yeah.
1. Dispel.
Oh, Kyron.
I got cut off by the thing, bro.
That's too far web, guys.
Dispel.
Alright, Nord, you and I got it.
Only 2 sets of weapons.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
I guess Tate is
Dispel.
gonna link with whoever...
Dispel.
Serious?
2.
Tate?
Dispel.
Oh, kill us.
The Burning Factor went directly into the Whisper.
I gotta go fast.
Winter.
Want to see something else that I got that's kind of sick and nasty with it that I'm gonna miss? Boom, baby. People aren't ready for that. Like, you would use that, right, Cammy?
I would be tempted to, yeah. Like,
It's a lot, dude.
It is
It's
a
really
lot.
good in raid for me, because, like, I just want to taunt and then you take it back immediately, so it's just, like, I permanently get a 50% DR on every isn't there crazy trinkets out of Theater of Pain?
Yeah, the soul letting rubies was always crazy, right?
Oh, yeah, for... like,
I can't wait to farm that. It's gonna be so much fun.
like, Crag Shaper is...
5, 4, 3,
Probably got
2,
like 2 or 3 of these
1.
left.
Summer.
Let's get into that phase.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3,
How did that happen?
2, 1.
There was a killer.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in 8.
Yeah.
Dispel.
I
Purpose.
mentioned this before. If
3,
it wasn't you,
2, 1,
if someone
1.
else did it, Sword Saber.
Dispel. Dispel.
Travis, why are you so weird? People are taking a hit out.
Dispel. Dispel.
Just not even. That's Prison board.
Autumn.
You're a lion.
Police didn't get me. I ran into the cops. I was looking for a fight. I was like, hello, police. I am a guy with a gun.
things come out, and cash literally can't do anything. Like the donuts or whatever.
Yeah, that one pull we did make it there, I felt pretty fucking useless.
It's so bad, yeah.
We got there
5,
like
4, 3,
Got there at least
2, 1.
I think actually 5 because one of
Summer.
them bugged because Nord reset it. They counted a 40% pull as a E1 pull. Like the log didn't know how to read that.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in A.
Divine Purpose. Dispel. 3, 2, 1, 1. Dispel. Divine Purpose.
Use your eyes to avoid killing tape.
Dispel. One. Dispel. Divine Purpose. Autumn. Dispel. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
2, 1. Dispel. Divine Purpose. Dispel. 1, 2. Dispel. Divine Purpose. Winter.
Stupid kill anybody?
Dispel.
Like that. Fat finger flame.
Dispel. Dispel.
None of ya.
That's right, we don't need him anymore anyway. Temperature spots. Okay. Stay in the gap.
Divine Purpose.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1. Spring. 1, 2.
Got 5.
Got 5 on one shot.
Dispel. Divine Purpose. Second.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3,
E under.
1.
3.
3, 2, 1.
Rock.
Hot.
1. Hot 4. 3, 2, 1. Wonky under. 3, 2. Die. At 4 minutes, let's say, and it's a 9
Divine Purpose.
with damage in this.
Hot.
That's all.
Hot.
Wiper it up.
Aura Mastery in A.
Reset this.
3, 2, 1.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Pretty terrible night, guys.
3,
We gotta
2.
lock in tomorrow. Take it off. Come back tomorrow. Pay a little more attention. Very killable. Very, very killable. Just gotta see those phases so we can know what to do with them. Can't do that if we keep wiping in phase 1 to the additional stuff.
acquire a lot of hits.
What if you were born with it? simply existing.
That's your first fucking mistake. You should probably just stop doing that.
I blame Pask.
Yeah, I'm your dad after all.
Yes, indeed. The syndrome is genetic. Yeah, it's all good.